Hello there. Welcome to English 3P, American Studies. I'm Gretchen Kulat, and I'll be your son or daughter's English teacher this year. Even though this is a virtual open house, I thought it'd be nice to tell you a little bit about myself and the course so you can get a peek into what your son or daughter will be doing this year. So, just to give you a little background on myself, I graduated from Purdue with my my master's, and then recently was trained this summer to receive the credentials to be an IU adjunct professor to teach the dual credit course here at LT. I've been at LT for about 17 years and served on various committees. I also live in the community. I've been here for over 20 years, and I have 3 kids of my own, a daughter who graduated in the spring, and then I currently have a junior and a freshman. So I am right along with you with remote learning, both teaching and supervising my own kids as we navigate through. Each day when your student logs onto Canvas, they'll see a page that looks like this. It has a Zoom link and a bit of an agenda of what we will cover. There'll also be links to the necessary materials that they need. I also like to start each day, or try to, with a little greeting and a little exercise where they answer something in the chat. It's really challenging to get to know them virtually, but I'm doing my best and trying to establish some relationships and see what their interests are. And this is a little way for me to sort of have a little conversation with them and an icebreaker, of course. The units that we study alongside the US history class are as such. It's not exactly chronological, it's more thematic, but we are a team taught course, so we teach English and history together. And even though they receive 2 separate grades, we work to combine some of the projects and activities. And it really works well for the students because a lot of times they prefer to learn or read about the literature of the era that they're studying because it makes more sense and it's more relevant to them. The pieces that we'll read are here on the screen. Some of these you get to pick up registration, but some are class sets, so you may not have received them yet. But these will coincide with the units that we read as the course goes on. What your students will do is read and write critically and develop analytical skills and appeal to different audiences and purposes. They'll also do some research. They're right now researching an immigrant group and learning about all the obstacles that many groups faced when they came to the United States over the years. They'll also develop vocabulary and hopefully expand their knowledge of literary terms and devices. And most importantly, they'll grow as students and as people because they'll learn about people and events in history and learn about the perspectives of different groups. There are 2 basic categories, formative and summative work. Formative is the more daily homework kind of things and smaller because it doesn't technically count for their grade. Summative work is the larger work. So that's the larger projects, essays, presentations, and that is the majority of their grade. I just want to emphasize, though, that formative work, even if it doesn't count per se, is still essential because it always leads us to the summative work. So we want to make sure that students are always doing their work, whether it's the formative pieces or the summative pieces. American Studies grading is a little bit different in that half of their English grade will be the English-related things, and then half of their grade will be the links work, and those are the projects that we do alongside their history course. So it's actually beneficial to them because if they do well on a links project, it helps both their English grade and their history grade, which is all the more reason for them to do well on those too. If you need to check grades, you can look on Infinite Campus. Just a little heads up, if you see a T, that means something's been turned in. If it has an M missing, then that could be problematic. Again, it may not deduct their points if it's formative work, but we always want to make sure that they are doing their work. And if we see a pattern where things are not being turned in, we'll reach out to them and you. And you can also check Infinite Campus on your through your phone now with the different apps. Canvas is how another way that you can sort of peek over your child's shoulders. There is an option to be a parent user. in the upper right-hand corner. You can log on there and kind of take a look at their classes and what's going on in their classes. One nice feature I like in Canvas is the calendar feature. Since all teachers are using Canvas this year, it's nice when they list assignments because they come up color-coded by class. And that's a nice thing for students to kind of look at each week, just to kind of get a heads up. If there's something on their horizon, you'll see it marked in whatever color corresponds to their class. And that way they can plan ahead. So that basically wraps things up for me. It's nice to meet you virtually. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions. The email, gkulat@lths.net, is the best way to reach me. Otherwise, that's all I have. Have a great day.